Hey, good afternoon. Yes, afternoon. Good afternoon. I've been looking through the YouTube videos and I noticed a lot of things about the Epson 2100 printer, the direct to garment, which I think is a good printer. Tangent by owns one, and it's a great printer. I like it and everything. But I wanted to talk to the people that can't afford that printer, the Epson. Another way around the Epson is the OKI, the OKI 711 white toner printer. And you got a couple of, I know one of the OKI 711 is 8.5 by 11. Then they have another OKI that's a Pro8432 white toner printer. And that printer right there does a 11 by 17 picture. And that's a nice size picture. Now the OKI does a great job of printing, and that printer I think runs about 7,000 for the 11 by 17, and the OKI 711, that one runs about around, I've seen it as low as 2,000 or something, but they usually runs about 3,000. Whereas your Epson, you're looking at close to 13,000, but that's just for the printer, the Epson, because then you got to look into the pre-treat machine, which you can get a real good one for around about 3,000. And then you're looking at the ink, because the ink that they supply you with is not a whole lot of ink. I mean, you might print up, by the time you get through filling the system up, it's time to buy some ink. I know for the white ink, because that's how mine was. By the time, I mean, I don't think I even printed one shirt up before it was time to replace the ink in the printer. And what else I'm gonna tell you about that? Yeah, and the OKI, the printer, the OKIs, they're great. Not only can you do t-shirts, you can also do mugs. You can do coffee mugs. You can do wine glass. You can do beer mugs. It's a lot of things. You can, what I'm saying, you can print the transfers for those items with the OKI. But with the direct to garment, you can only print on t-shirts. And you can buy a cap print for the Epson. But it's another $175 to $300 something to buy the palette for that, to print with the Epsons. So when you're looking to go out there and buy for these different items, not only do you have to look at how much the item, like the Epson costs, you got to look at how much stuff you're gonna need to support the Epson, like the pre-treat machine. You're gonna have to look at the extra ink you're gonna have to buy for the machine, and that's pretty much the same thing with the OKI. Also, you have to buy the different type of papers for the OKI. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, whatever you buy, there's additional costs to operating those items. So like if you spend like, just say 15,000 for the Epson printer, you might have to spend another 4,000 or 5,000 to get everything to support that Epson printer. Whereas with the OKI, you might be looking at just the printing paper to support that one. And when I brought my OKI, that OKI, I probably replaced the ink tone in it about once or twice, and it did well over 1,000 shirts. When what comes out the box, it did over 1,000 shirts for me. This is my OKI here, and this OKI is still going on. I think I done had it for about 3 years, and it's I hate to say you never had any problems with anything, but I'm gonna knock on a little wood with it, but I haven't had any problems with this OKI. And like I say, it's been printing on, I print out different things for mugs, which in later videos, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print out mugs. You can also print out, transfer for caps. You know, if you got, you have logos for caps that you wanna put on a cap, logos you wanna put on a cap, you can print those out. If you just need just a simple 3x3 logo, that is OKI is great for that also. If I didn't have well, I say me, but it's actually my wife. It's my wife's business. I help her out on the weekends and stuff like that. But if we had it to do all over again, we probably would go with the OKI Pro8432 and not even get the direct-to-garment. And the reason I say that is because the Epson, even though the Epson is nice, you can put a shirt on there and send a print, and print is nice and everything. But for the cost that it costs, I think using the OKI is great for that. And to the direct-to-garments come down in price a little bit more, I definitely would go with like a $7,000 OKI. Now I've seen on, I think it's uscutters.com. It's a refurbished one, and it's selling OKI, and it's selling for $24.99, and that's on US Cutters. I'll put the link to it in the comments, down below. And I hope this helps someone that's looking into getting into the screen printing or the direct-to-garment, whatever. And oh, another thing, you're gonna want a nice heat press also. You might not have to go this expensive with this one right here, the Fusion, but you're gonna have to have a nice heat press with both of them, either with the OKI or with the Epson. Because definitely with the Epson, you use a lot of you use the heat press a lot, because there's a lot of different stages you have to go through with the OKI when you're printing out those transfers. But also with the Epson, you have to have a decent heat press also. So when you get ready to buy, keep in mind that you're gonna need a decent heat press. And I'm not saying a $3,000 one or a $2,000 one. Maybe you can find one that's real good for $500. But you're gonna need a nice heat press. You're gonna need a pre-treat machine. And the pre-treat machine I have is a Pearl pre-treat machine. It's nice, I like it, I haven't had any problems with it. And you're gonna need pre-treat. And the pre-treat I think runs about $50. You can get it from different places, and maybe different prices, a little bit cheaper, a little bit more, or whatever. But I hope this helped anybody that's looking to get into the direct-to-garment or thinking about buying an OKI. And will I buy another OKI 711? I don't think I would buy an OKI 711. And the reason I say I don't think I'll buy another OKI 711 is because the OKI 711 is only going, it'll allow me to print on, like I say, mugs. It'll allow me to print on cups. It'll allow me to print on glass. It'll allow me to print on beer mugs and shirts for kids. But the OKI will not allow me to print on large enough film for like a teenager, or a large shirt, or extra large shirt. You get a small print, and that small print is not going to look right on that OKI. That small print is not going to look right on that shirt. You got to, here he is with a big old shirt and a small little logo, because the OKI only does a 8.5 by 11. Now, one way I was getting around that, my wife and I, we was getting around using the OKI is we would stream print some of the, like maybe it's like we had some words we want to say, and then we'll print a picture and put it between the letters and the words for a large shirt. But that's a lot of work. You know, you go out there, you stream print it, and then you come back and then you do the OKI to put another picture on there. That's a lot of work. So if I had to buy, I would not buy the OKI. Only way I would buy the OKI if I just wanted to do small t-shirts, and I wanted to do beer mugs and stuff like that. Now, what I would go with is the OKI Pro8432 white toner printer, laser printer, because that's where I'm gonna get my 11 by 17 or a 12 by 18. So those are the two sizes you could buy for that OKI there. A 12 by 18 is a large print, and it go great on extra large, 2X, 3X, 4X. But the OKI here, like I say, only about an 8.5 to 11. So if you're looking to go out there, you might want to, if you're about to buy and you say, okay, well, only have $3,000. Well, maybe you want to save up a little bit more to go and get the Pro instead of getting the OKI 711, because like I said, you're not going to be able to do large shirts with the OKI 711. I hope this helps somebody. Thank you. Like, share my video. My wife and I, we're going to be looking to get into posting more videos, put more videos up. We're just starting with the YouTube. We're putting videos up. We started way back and we stopped, but this time we're going to continue to post in effort to help someone, and we'll be demonstrating on the OKI, what the OKI can do. We'll be printing on hats, we'll be printing on mugs, we'll be printing on cups and different things. And also we're gonna demo the Epson 711. My goodness, I said actually. We're gonna demo on the Epson F2100. We're gonna show some nice prints. We've been getting nice prints out.